Hello guys and welcome. The game has been out for a few weeks now and I've been having so much fun, especially against all the challenges and little secrets that the game has to offer. And one of those challenges is the Dragon Forge quest, which throws you against a black dragon that is extremely tough to take on, but a lot of fun. And well, I'm very happy to say that we finally took him down. And that's what we're gonna be talking about in today's video. So let's get started.
Oj, I'm dead.
Nie zdążyłam cię kliknąć.
Meteor right.
Meteoryty 3 z prawej, 4 z prawej.
Straight now.
Nie wierzę! Mamy to!
Well played!
Let's go!
Let's go!
We did it.
Na sam
Dobrze!
koniec się kurwa.
If you're not sure on which quest I am talking about, well, it's a quest that you get at level 41 Legacy. That's correct. When you reach level 41 Legacy, a quest is going to appear right here at Drasnarda called the Dragon Forge quest, okay? Once you get into that quest, you do a few steps and then it gets into the point when you have to fight the dragon you just saw. It's a very fun, very challenging quest. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about its mechanics and how to take it on. If you don't want any spoilers, feel free to just, don't watch this part and maybe, just see a little bit of the fight or anyhow, or just jump the video entirely. If you want to just have if you want to have a little bit of an understanding of the strategy we used, then feel free to stick around and watch the video. What I'm going to do now is that I'm going to play the video in the background, which I actually zoom in so we can have a better picture of the things that I want to explain. So with that being said, let's get started. The first thing I want to mention is these abilities right here. You can see these massive circles that appear. These are like lightning that comes down, and if they hit you, they're going to mark you. Almost all abilities, in fact, I would say even I will dare to say all abilities of the dragon, if they hit you, they're gonna mark you with a black sphere or a purple sphere. So if we see that sphere, I'll show you. And plus, not only that, if you actually get hit by those abilities, they do a lot of damage. So make sure you avoid them, right? So as we can see right now, our main strategy was trying to CC the dragon as much as possible and do all the damage while avoiding all the attacks. Right now you can see how these linings start appearing everywhere. These will mark you as well. You can actually see one of our members here on the right. He already has a black sphere with 5 ticks. But what does this mean exactly? Well, each tick is a damage multiplier. But a damage multiplier of what? Well, right now, as you can see, there's these like fireball coming down from the sky. Well, this represents that there is a meteor about to appear. So these meteors appear all over the map when these things fall, and they start attacking you like in dot damage. You start getting dot damage by them. So if there is 3 meteorites, you're gonna get hit 3 times. If there's only 1, you're gonna get hit 1 time. But how much damage you get is according to how many ticks you have. So I, for example, in this moment, have no ticks, meaning I will not get damage from the meteorite, so I don't have to worry about them. But if you have ticks on yourself, like this member right here who has no ticks right now, but he's marked already, so he will be attacked. This member here has 5 ticks, so he's gonna get 5 times the damage that this person over here on the left is gonna get. And then on the top right, we got one with 3 ticks that, is gonna get not as much damage as the one with 5. And I think you start to understand how that goes, right? So you can see the moment that landed, boom, we got the meteorite. And that's the meteorite right here. In fact, we actually got 1, 2, and as soon as that landed, look how much damage the guy on the right actually gets. The guy starts to get a lot of damage. And how do you know you're getting attacked by the meteorites? Because they will have these pink color attack, and you immediately know, oh, there's this pink color attack on me, there is a meteorite somewhere on the map. So when these things land, it's crucial that your entire team focus on them, because even though you might not have any ticks or marked at all, you're not going to receive any damage. Nevertheless, you gotta keep your teammates alive to be able to do all the DPS damage that you must do. So as you can see, as soon as the meteorite lands, the entire team just turns around and focuses it down, because we need to keep all members alive. And thanks to that member who was with 5 ticks, you know, he's like, okay, whew, I'm okay now, right? Or maybe he actually died. My bad. He's over here. Look at the guy. He's like, oh, yeah, he died. Oh, well. But you see my point. That guy has 8 ticks. That's too many. Anyway, as you eliminate the meteorites, you don't have to worry if you have a lot of ticks, because if there's no meteorites on the entire map, then there is no problem, right? But now let's talk more about these ticks. We believe this is all. A lot of this video is assumptions from like multiple tries on the dragon. We tried it multiple times. When I mean multiple times, I mean 50 times or more. But we found that in repetition, that when you get marked once, after 2 minutes exactly, the mark disappears. So right now, in this moment, in this stage of the fight, I was marked ready. So I got the mark, and now I just gotta make sure I avoid all attacks so I don't get the multiplier, right? So, oh, we avoid that attack, and everybody back into the meteorites, back into the dragon. And again, the strategy was very simple. CC the dragon, put him in one place, and you can see that was my turn right there to CC him. So he did that attack, by the way. That attack, we believe that if you get hit, again, these are a lot of assumptions. If you get hit when he throws this fire path like that, if you get hit, it will pull everybody in to the dragon. So make sure you avoid that. And also, it hurts a lot, so don't get hit with it. But as soon as he finishes that, you see that he actually does get stuck by CC. So maybe you cannot see him on the animation, but as soon as he finishes the animation, that CC will be applied. But immediately after that, you can see how our team is focusing on the meteor. We stop caring about the dragon. We want to make sure we get rid of the meteorite. And I also just noticed we got another member down here with 10 ticks. Poor man, he's probably gonna die. But then over here, there's another meteorite, and again, the focus switches immediately. We gotta make sure those meteorites are completely eliminated because we wanna get rid of them. Now, the moment you do enough damage to the dragon, right now we were about to reach halfway of the dragon here. You can see the health. He's gonna leave. He's like, goodbye, I'll see you guys in a little bit. You know, he leaves, as you can see that. The guy just leaves. And then what happens? This happens. You get these little mobs. These are little dwarfs that appear out of nowhere. What did we choose to do about it? Well, I think in this fight, because we actually killed a dragon a couple of times, but in this one, I cannot really share it properly because we didn't do it properly, but we actually pulled it off anyway. What we normally would do is we go to the center so we can get all the dwarfs together and then AoE them down, which you can see kind of like, yeah, we were all spread out here. But I will show you guys here a clip of how we actually do that.
Middle, come middle.
Heal.
Right, these dwarves are actually very freaking tanky. And just like the meteorites, focus the dwarves. You want to make sure you completely eliminate the dwarves, because if you fail to eliminate the dwarves on the dwarf stage when the dragon is gone, if you fail to eliminate them, when the dragon appears again, is an insta wipe. There is gonna CC you, and then it's gonna wipe the entire party, and then that's it. No more, you gotta try again, right? So as you can see, again, we have the focus on the meteorites. Right now, I don't care about the dwarf. We want to make sure those meteorites are gone. So that's exactly what we do. Focus on the meteorites. Everybody's here. And the other group on the north is taking care of the other dwarves. And again, focus. It's a matter of focus and coordination. This boss is actually fairly simple. It's just, like I said, a matter of, guys, meteorite, everybody meteorite. Guys, dragon, everybody dragon. CC, somebody has CC up. Yes, I do. Okay, go. Boom, boom, boom. And that's it. So as you see in this moment, we clear it out. No more dwarves, no more meteorites. and then boom, 2 more spawn in the left, and immediately everybody towards the left go for the meteorites, right? It's a very easy boss fight if you have a properly a good coordination with your team, right? Now let's talk about the dragon abilities, like its own abilities. The guy is going to be flying around, like you can see, all over the place, trying to search everybody with that fire on. That fire does a lot of damage, so you're going to see he will get close to you and start shooting this like fire at you. Don't get hit by it. It's very, very annoying, and it also gives you ticks. So the melee guys should be more focused on dealing with the meteorites than the dragon itself. The other abilities that he has is that sometimes we're still not very sure. Sometimes it happens when you get hit, like I mentioned earlier, by the fire. Some other times happens right before he starts throwing the lightning, like I'm about to show you now here in a moment. You see how they pulled everybody in. It might not look like nothing, but pay attention and everybody, and he's gonna pull everybody, and you gotta be very careful with that. Like you see how here, boom, you saw how those guys got pulled in. We're still not very sure why that happens or when it happens or how to avoid it. But yeah, the other ability, well, is just the lightning, like as I mentioned earlier. And that's pretty much it. Like the guy has not really a lot going on. It should be very simple. How we chose to approach this was that if you had the aggro on you, like let's say this guy has the aggro on him right now, okay, we want to move the dragon away from everybody else, right? So, oh, you got the dragon on you, okay, move it away from the other people and let the other people chase after the dragon, right? But you just want to kite him around, and you're gonna see how every time he goes after anybody, the guys just pull him away from the group, right? So that's how we were trying to approach the whole thing. But it's pretty fun. Then here at the end, you can see earlier I kind of jumped it, but we actually finish him off here in a moment. The dragon has like almost no health. We just fully focus there at the end and just finish him off, and that's it. That's pretty much it. The Dragon Raid is a lot of fun. I had a blast, and I'm sure that you guys will as well when you give it a try. Super enjoyable. So now let's talk about the rewards and what should you pick with the rewards, okay? So once you finish the Dragon Raid, all you gotta do is walk towards the east, and there's some stairs down there. You're gonna go down the stairs, and you're gonna talk with the what's some random guy in there. I forgot his name. But yeah, you're gonna talk with him, and he's gonna give you 3 dialogue options, and I'm gonna tell you exactly which one gives you what. There we go. That's the guy you gotta talk with. That's Bolin. Sorry. You talk with him, and he's gonna give you these dialogue options. The option number 1, which is I wanted to help you reunite my family, will give you the Bolin's protection powder. The passive is increases weapon defense by 30. So this is a great option for anybody who wants to be a tank, right? The next option, which is the green option, that one is gonna give you the Bolin's tempering oil. The Bolin's tempering oil passive is basic attacks and skills have a small chance to bleed target, dealing 40 weapon damage every 2 seconds for 6 seconds. And finally, the third option, which is the red option, the passive, it's called Dragon Fortune Rune. The passive basic attacks have a small chance to burn targets, dealing 60 spell damage every 2 seconds for 6 seconds. I did not thought in that moment, and I just picked the first option like randomly as usual, and I got something I didn't want, so don't make my mistake. It was terrible. Anyway, after that, you make sure to explore this place, because here on the top right, let me move forward a little bit. Here on the top right there is a little secret thing for emblems and stuff like that, so make sure you go over there and grab it, for those who want the emblems and the little secrets and so on. It's definitely worth coming over here and grabbing it. Anyway, that's pretty much it. It was a lot of fun doing this quest, and I cannot wait to do the next one. I think is the vampire boss, I believe, the one I need to do next. But yeah, anyway, I am Toto Torres. It's been a pleasure. Today is Monday, so there's drops going on right now on Twitch, and I'll be streaming all day. You're more than welcome to come by and say hello. And also, we are gonna be doing the Dragon Raid again this week. This week, so feel free to come by as well for that. And yeah, if you like what you saw, feel free to leave a like and subscribe, as that really helps my channel. And again, like I said earlier, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.